When I think of Dadi, Prakashmani, I see her in the courtyard of Madhuban. I see her radiant smile. I see her sparkling eyes. I see her innate simplicity and her accessibility. I see her as a friend to all. I also see her as someone who was so completely there, so fully present, yet at the same time, totally far away and oblivious to everything around. This unique personality that touched and held the hearts of the young and old had made an indelible mark in my memory. Dadi was always dignified and graceful. Her zeal never failed to inspire those who come in contact with her. She had an easy nature. You could meet her, talk to her, anytime, anywhere. Her unassuming demeanor and simplicity underscore her spiritual charm and magnetic personality. She had been a source of enlightenment, inspiration, and solace to suffering humanity. True to the name Prakashmani, which in Hindi means jewel of light, Dadi was indeed a spiritual jewel of light, constantly radiating spiritual light to the people around. It was natural that people whom she met and interacted with discover the Divine Mother in her. Dadi's living example, which showed how a spiritual organization headed and manned by women could become a torchbearer in dispelling darkness from the minds of people and showed the way for attaining peace and happiness in the world. Dadi worked tirelessly to put human beings lost in the darkness on the path of a virtuous life. She had been instrumental in bringing about spiritual revolution in this otherwise high-tech, fast-changing society. Her divine qualities, foresight, and modesty had inspired masses to lead a simple, peaceful, and spiritual life. I always enjoyed the morning class, the Murli with Dadi. To me, she was a well-balanced, very special teacher, very serious sometimes and strict with regard to points of knowledge relating to especially Srimad, and Srimad means elevated directions of God, but sometimes very light-hearted and entertaining, sharing experiences of her tours and visits to other parts of India and other parts of the world. Dadi never taught by lecturing or preaching. She was a living example of a life of virtues and values. Dadi's classes were never formal and lengthy, but punctuated with a few lines. One that I will always remember was Dadi's motto: give happiness, take happiness. Give peace, take peace. Give love, take love. Dadi would guide one and all about the norms, the rules and regulations, but would not point out anyone's mistake directly. She never had any ill will or bitter feeling about anyone in her mind. She had a golden principle. If anything takes roots in your mind, she said, your happiness has to yield place to that thought. So you may lose the corporeal life, but never your spiritual bliss. I always felt Dadi's great love for us double foreigners. Often, after sharing her short snippets of wisdom, Dadi would then ask us how we were doing, what we wanted to eat for lunch, and if we wanted a picnic in the park. Samosas, ice creams, fries, etc. And we would usually reply back. And sure enough, this would be part of our meals the following day. Plus, the picnic would have been arranged. Dadi was virtuous, humble, and religious-minded, even from her early childhood. She once said about herself, when I joined this godly knowledge, I was just about 14 years of age, and I had already passed the matriculation examination. Dadi said, I don't remember ever having told a lie or indulged in theft. One thing that one experienced in Dadi was her confidence, her utter confidence. Whatever happened, her confidence would neither reduce nor would it ever shake. Her faith was solidly based in her love for God and fellow brothers and sisters. She was always benevolent and would keep others ahead of her. Dadi's presence always reminded me of the power of the mother, the power of guiding hearts quietly to a place of peace inside themselves, because she guided herself to reach it. She was an embodiment of simplicity, who owned nothing, yet gave everything of herself back to the service of humanity. Like a child and a master, her eyes sparkled with deep contentment and respect, regardless of who was in front of her. These, to me, are the marks of a servant leader, a way of being without force, a gentle yet firm embodiment of inner strength, of generous love, balanced with non-attachment. Dadi embodied the feminine principle that is much needed to heal hearts that have grown weary from our competitive, patriarchal world. It is no exaggeration to say that, like a talented, efficient, and mature captain, Dadi guided this ship of the Brahma Kumaris organization and led it to great heights. Om Shanti.